Welcome! Still continuing with the story of Season of the Haunted. Get to see what the helm looks like in space. Get a good glimpse of the Leviathan on the moon. Pretty fun. It always did kind of look like a spaceship. But then you actually get to see it's in space. There's Crow. And his new Cabal friend. Man, he's huge. Like, Kaitor's Cabal bigger than Calus is. This room that used to be used for the House of Lights is now used for the Crown of Sorrow that's been put there.
It is done. We are inexorably bound to the power of this hive artifact, and to one another. The Crown of Sorrow was once forged by Savathun's hand, designed as a psychic prison, binding the mind of its bearer to her will. Now it serves a new witch. You have become a reaper of darkness, dooming slain nightmares to imprisonment within the crown. Calus has begun to forge a bond between the Leviathan and the dormant pyramid buried on the moon. I do not yet know why or how, but with enough imprisoned nightmares, I can use their essence to invoke a ritual to sever those connections Calus is forging. For now, return to the Leviathan and seek out concentrations of these new nightmares. Destroy them and bind them to the crown. As I warned Zavala, nightmares wear familiar faces and speak with familiar voices. They manifest our darkest fears. You will assist Crow when it comes time to perform the first severance ritual. We both know what form his nightmare will take. It will do everything in its power to stop you. Be wary.
So we got the new artifact, and it was the thing that Eris was using for that little spell of hers. This is where you can use for upgrades. Those are the bounties. You need the season pass in order to actually acquire them. But yeah. A glowing pot. You know, I actually don't know. I think I've seen that somewhere before around Eris's location on the moon. Don't know what it is though. Yeah, you get to explore this area. There's a hive tomb ship. It's just hanging there. And yeah. This part of the mission does require a bit of grinding. About like either patrols or doing the tears, the nightmare containment. Luckily, someone started one of the containments, so I got to do that. The yellow health nightmares are a bit more difficult to take on, I have to admit. They are like massive bullet sponges, though to be fair it is like you do need like multiple people. And of course I died. See? Bullet sponge.
These nightmares have been drawn from the moon by the Leviathan's siren song. The trauma that bore them into this world is anchored there, not here. They are lost, perhaps even confused, if such phantoms can experience emotion beyond the snapshot of pain they represent. We may be able to disperse them by resolving their associated traumas.
Yeah, I figured, what the hell, might as well do a patrol while I'm at it. Kill 2 birds with 1 stone. Yeah, if you grab that thing and drop it into the staff that contains, that captures the nightmares, you'll be able to summon the Scythe. The Mechanist. He is the tier 3 buff. He took a lot of hits from my fusion rifle. You usually have to like use your most powerful weapons and supers to actually do a lot of damage to him. I'm also using the healing effect on the solo subclass, which is actually really useful for the Nightmare Containment tier 3. So yeah, I would recommend equipping that into your solo subclass.
And so it rises to a call, a malevolent force of terror. Go, showing you know no fear.
Man, they put a lot of effort into this event. Like, there's so many enemies coming out at you every time.
With all this, you had what, 4 or 5 of these things haunting you? How did you even sleep?
I do not sleep. I dealt with my demons by confronting them head-on. The words they are saying are your personal truths. They are your thoughts, fears, and nightmares brought to life. That nightmare is no more Uldren Sov than you are.
Oh. Thank you.
I do not require your thanks. I require you to be stronger than your fears.
Completed it a second time.
Checking in from the helm. How's it going on the ground?
Miss Holiday, what a pleasant surprise. I've wanted so much to meet you.
Don't.
Do you feel that, little bird? The urge to wind your fingers around my throat, to squeeze. That's who we are.
I find it interesting they actually have a cleansing area before you leave. Pretty much had to go back to the Leviathan to complete the main mission. So far, loving the Season of the Haunted. I mean, it does require you in the first few bits to, grind, play the nightmare containment tiers and patrols and collect things. But all in all, it's actually really fun. Yeah, that Scythe only had 1 point ammo left, so it's kind of pointless for me to pick up. But good thing I had a solar. Super. Look at the damage. Oh man, that is awesome. Now I have to do the Bound in Sorrow, which will be in the next video.